Priority target, Maximo Adams, fun player, guy you and I are big fans of, very productive wing that had an awesome summer, was visiting East Lansing over the weekend. His official visit to Michigan State took place. He got his photo shoot with Tom Izzo, took a pretty cool, unique picture outside of the stadium by the Magic Johnson statue, and was rocking number 25. Malik Hall took notice because said, yeah, it's raps, 25 with the fro. Malik Hall loved that one. That was why are you doing this?
Relax, Malik.
What does that mean?
Relax.
Okay, I'd like more elaboration from you on that in a moment, not the reaction I expected. Anyways, it wasn't just former Michigan State players chiming in to try and coerce Maximo Adams to committing to Michigan State. In fact, floor general, PG1, Jeremy Fears Jr. decided to go back and forth with some Kentucky fans on Instagram in the comment section of this. Very rare that you see a active college basketball player kind of going back and forth with an opposing fan base, but that's exactly what happened. Jeremy Fears replied to Maximo's post with pictures from his visit and said, "Let's make it happen. Eye emoji, eye emoji, eye emoji." Specifically, he actually said, "Let make it happen." But they don't call him the grammar general, am I right? In response to Jeremy Fears, a bunch of Kentucky fans did the Kentucky fan thing where they all just harass and antagonize anyone who breathes. Like a bazillion Kentucky burner accounts basically responded and said, 31% 3 point. Brandon Garrison owns you. Cat emoji, as in he's going to become a wildcat. Jeremy Fears, for whatever reason, maybe he was just feeling good. Maybe this was a Saturday afternoon tailgate spot or something. I don't know. Jeremy Fears decided to get in the weeds a little bit and said, you think so? Laughing emoji to some Kentucky fans. He then went on to say, see y'all soon with this emoji, seemingly implying, let's go to war for Maximo Adams. I like my chances, Kentucky fans. That's Michigan State point guard saying this. Do you like this behavior from your point guard, or I guess all of the players, both past and present from your program, trying to get Maximo Adams to commit?
I mean, my point guard's just telling the truth. We will see them very soon. We have Kentucky on the schedule this year. So just a truthful leader. You can't be the floor general if you're not truthful. Now to the serious portion of this. If I have my choice, prefer my point guard not to go back and forth with fans underscore of underscore Brandon underscore Garrison. That person doesn't care about life at all. Or go back and forth with Kentucky Nation and or Kentucky Rondo. Just absolutely, absolutely no need. And to Kentucky Nation pointing out 31% three-point shooting. Watch who you're pointing at. Watch who you're pointing at when your team's best shooter is Trent Noah. That's all I want to say.
Good shooter.
Good shooter. Should I point? Can I turn the finger back at them?
You can
What
do
did your
whatever you
point
want.
guard shoot from three last year? 25%?
Is that what Lamont Butler shot?
No, your new point guard, Jalen Lowe. Or is his pinky hurt? I don't know. You tell me.
Well, what about the splash zone, though?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. My fault.
I mean, the only splash zone that Jeremy Fears is familiar with is Tom Izzo's tubing lake on the lake house.
Yeah. And also to fans of Brandon Garrison, maybe pick a new fan. I don't know. I wouldn't want to be the fan of someone like Reese Potter came in and took the spot. Jaden Quayton has lost his leg and he still couldn't move up in the rotation.
Should we make a fans of Carson Cooper account? Kind of
Yeah.
sad I haven't done that.
Crazy, crazy, crazy word. But no, I think this is a little bit of just boredom. Point guard getting in the weeds. And also I want to make it very clear, tell the truth. We will see them soon.
Floor General's bored on a college football Saturday, 2 months before the season in East Lansing, Michigan. He's bored?
Yeah, because we're not worried about
Bored?
we're not Gigathon.
Bored.
We're not worried about hanging banners in field
That's a
hockey.
bummer, man. Like I just I would hate to spend my college years being bored, you know? I
The
feel like
great
there's so many places that you could go spend your college years not being bored, and theoretically for a player of talent, Jeremy Fears' stature, you could probably get paid to do so. So bummer that he's bored. That's unfortunate for you.
Where are you going with this tactic?
If he's bored, that's sad. It's a bummer that Jeremy Fears is bored enough he needs to respond to Kentucky burner accounts on a college football Saturday afternoon in East Lansing.
Hey, the Youngstown State game was a little bit sleepy.
Yeah, it was.
That's why you get in the weeds.
I
But
guess
once
that's
again, my
true.
point guard telling the truth.
Does Maximo Adams care about any of this?
No.
Does Maximo even know that this is going on in his comment section? I will say this.
Oh, he probably knows. Yeah, for sure.
Whether or not it matters, I don't know. I'm not a recruit. It probably doesn't matter. Maybe it does in a positive way. It does feel like Michigan State as a program does more player interaction with like recruit visits than any other program I can think of. Like, I'm not exaggerating that, am I? I'm sure there are a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
places.
I think a little bit. I think a lot of programs do this exact same thing at the same
Okay.
level too.
Maybe I'm wrong then, but I don't know. Like I even like take Kentucky as the example since we're just doing their fans as part of this whole convoluted situation. But like I don't know. I don't feel like I see a lot of like current Kentucky players. I don't know, like going other than like the Tay Kinney, who's like the number one target, but like Michigan State could have a two-star center visit, and every guy on the scholarship roster is going to be in the comments being like SD4L, Twinsky, Twinsky. Like, it's a lot, and I think it's good, right? I would assume that helps you win recruitments, but it
Yeah,
does feel unique.
after Izzo tells them they stink, players come in and just build them back up.
That's kind of the whole, yeah. It's like a I'm I'm not going to use the word I want to use to describe what that situation would be like. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Malik Hall, what was your thing on the Malik Hall part of this? What?
To me, it just opens up a door for you to attack, and I don't like giving you ammunition.
Oh, for me to attack?
Yeah, because now we're getting. I mean, anytime you can pitch a recruit to be Malik Hall, you absolutely just have to do it.
Yeah, who would not want a 4-year career that goes exactly like Malik Hall's? Where's he playing now?
I could.
Is he playing?
He's playing overseas.
Okay. Good for him.
Yeah, but also I can't believe once again. I feel like Kentucky fans sometimes put their energy in the wrong place. I don't know why you worry about us. Ain't duking on them. We're over here squabbling for no reason.
Yeah, I think Maximo's more of a Michigan State guy than a Duke guy and a Kentucky guy, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like Kentucky's not even in it as much as they think.
I'm not really believing Kentucky's in on anybody right now except for the wide receiver from Notre Dame.
Yeah, but yeah, but the fans of Brandon Garrison
Say say
say
they got him.
says we got him and meow.
I think there's only one way to settle this cart. Remember when that North Carolina point guard went one-on-one with a Twitch streamer?
Yeah.
I think Jeremy Fears should set up a day to go one-on-one with Kentucky burner accounts. I think that would be a great use of his time in preparation for the season. It would get him out of his boredom, which we know is plaguing him in East Lansing right now. He's so bored hanging out with Divine Ugachukwu on college football Saturdays. So yeah, I think let's set it up. We could even stream it from sleepers channels.
I would tune in. I'd referee.
Would you?
Yeah.
Okay, that'd be
Throw me
cool.
in some throw me in some stripes.
You big stripes guy?
I'm giving my PG all the calls.
Lord knows he'll be playing.
All
He
right.
will be.
Okay.